Hey y'all, what's up? This is Joe on Ming, and yeah, I just came back from a wonderful trip in Xi'an. It was cool, it was great, I really loved it. So I went to Xi'an with some old friends and we just had a great time. There were some people that I used to teach with and it was just wonderful. Xi'an is a really cool place. As a city, I would highly suggest that you go there if you're going on vacation. But I do have to warn you, Xi'an is a very touristy kind of area and people are always wanting to go there. So, I mean, go to have fun and just have a good time. Alright, now, Xi'an as a city is pretty cool, pretty calm. I would say outside of the holiday time, it looks like a very peaceful place. But I went during the May holiday and it was just hectic, it was crazy, but it was enjoyable and I really did like it. So what I did in Xi'an was what most tourists do when they do come to Xi'an. That is bike the wall, go to the Muslim food area or the Muslim food street, go to the Terracotta Warriors and get a nice place, either a hotel or a hostel. Now in this video I'll be talking about a hostel and trust me, this one is really cool. So starting with biking on the wall. Now the wall in Xi'an is something that is old and something that is very ancient, but it is really cool. One thing I do like about it is that there are a lot of people and there's a lot to see in terms of the old temples inside the wall and just seeing the outside of the city, and it's really enjoyable. So you get a bike, it's a 200 RMB deposit and I think like a 50 RMB charge for the actual bike itself. You get it for 2 hours and it's just right away. You know, if you're fast, you know, you speed up, take a break, speed up, take a break. It was really cool. I really enjoyed this time, and the cool thing about it is that it's surrounded by lilac trees, so it smells wonderful, especially if you go on a clear day. And it's just, it's a great time. Just relax, see the sights, and it's wonderful. I really enjoyed it. This was one of my favorite parts of going to Xi'an. You know, it was cool. Now my favorite part of Xi'an by far is the Muslim food street, or Huiminjie. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Anyway, the Muslim food street is really cool because in my opinion this is the real China. Yes, it's Chinese people who are involved within the Muslim religion, but this is as real as China gets in terms of food and in terms of just a pure atmosphere in this area of Xi'an. And really in this area of China, you know, there are a lot of people. There's so much food, from the fried food to the baked food to the sweets, the sours, the salties. You got smoothies, you got everything that you can imagine in terms of Chinese food in this one spot, and I absolutely loved it. The vibe there was high, you know, everything was straight. There's so many people, you can people watch. It was just a really cool place to be. There's so much to eat, there's so much to see, and there's just a lot of energy in this spot of Xi'an. So you have not been to Xi'an in my opinion until you've been to this Muslim food area. I can assure you and I can guarantee that you can at least find one thing that will bring you back here day after day after day, depending on how long your vacation is in Xi'an. I promise you that. Now let me talk about this hostel. This hostel is a nature-based thing where it was outside, you got fresh air, and it was just a really cool place. Now, for people who don't know what a hostel is similar to a hotel, but it is a cheaper version of it, and you do share a room with whoever you booked it with, plus maybe some other people. And no, it's not a place where your stuff will get stolen. They do give you your own locker and your own lock and key and all that stuff. But it is a cool place to meet people, to just conversate and just meet some new friends. It really is a really cool place to be. And just as a plug, I guess, the place I stayed in was the SHUYUAN Youth Hostel in the Nanmen area of Xi'an, and it was really cool. The staff was great, it was super clean, and I know some people think that hostels are a place that are dirty, that people are mean, you get your stuff stolen. Nah, hostels are really cool. You know, the staff, like I said, are wonderful. They are really kind, they are really nice, and they will help you out. So yeah, that was my time in Xi'an, and I really enjoyed it. If you ever get the chance, I highly suggest that you go. And well, I suggest that you don't go during holiday time because that's when there's a lot of people And I went to the Terracotta Warriors on a tour, and it was actually really cool. But I was tired, and there were just too many people pushing and shoving everywhere, and I didn't like it too much. But I would highly suggest you go to all these places I mentioned and just have a good time, because it is a time to be had. Alright, so that's it, Xi'an, and it was cool. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Alright, An Qiming out. Peace.